you know what? I hate you, Americans. Yeah, that's right. You laugh.
I hate you, Americans.
Did I hit your foot?
No, this is my backpack.
Jess has got a trolley because quite clearly, good morning guys, I am vlogging again today. I am with Jess, with Les and Shell Mizzle. We are going to go to Union Market now to get some food and then we're going to go thrifting. Why is it so dark? And do some fun things. Jess is now taking us to a thrift store because we're not very, well, I'm not very cool. So we're going to go and check out what this thrift store in Maryland has to offer. We are now heading to our second thrift store to try and find some other things, and when we get back later I'm going to show you everything that we bought.
Cheesy.
I love
definitely.
DC. Yeah.
That's the man.
Okay, so we finally got back to the flat. We are drinking some delicious, what is this?
Rosé.
Rosé.
Wait, sparkling rosé.
Sparkling rosé. And we are just doing a little bit of trying on all the stuff that we bought. I'm looking quite cool thanks to Jess with us. And then we're gonna go outside and Jess is gonna give me some tips or give you guys some tips on how to be, I don't know, just choose better clothing when you go thrifting or just like some tips, just some tips. And then we're gonna take some photos, but that is it. This is one thing that Shelby got today when we went thrifting. Got this shirt. How much was it?
$2.
$2? $2. And I got these shoes thanks to Jess with Les because she knows shoes and I don't, and I look cool now, so.
Match.
And we match. Oh yeah. I love it.
Oh shit!
Do you know what? I hate you, Americans. Yeah, that's right. You laugh.
I hate you, Americans.
I don't know what we're supposed to say.
So Emmy asked Jess and I to come up with a tip for how you can shop more sustainably or how you could shop thrift. Can I start over? So Emmy asked Jess and I to come up with some tips for you about thrifting or shopping sustainably, etc. And she told us we each had to come up with 2. And the first one that popped into both of our minds was the same. So we figured we would share it with you together.
So what we both do is on our phones we keep a note of all of the things we're looking for, so when we start shopping we can go through and easily know where to start. For me, I'm currently looking for a baguette bag, so I head straight to the bags, and that's what's on my list right now.
Why are you pointing that at me? Well, one of the things I do is actually that helps me not shop, so maybe more of a minimalism tip, but is I keep a wish list on my Instagram called Things I Want. Yeah, I just like when it scrolls past my feed, I save it to this app here, to this little save thing here. So I'm always looking for like cute rings. Jewelry is one of the things I talk myself out of buying a lot. And then if I save it here, then I'm always looking for that specific thing in a thrift store. So like instead of buying it new from Instagram, I can buy it in a thrift store.
So one tip for me, besides keeping it on your phones, is to look seasonally. So right now, we're about like 2 days into fall, and that's when you see all of the sweaters. Like they're not putting out sweaters when the summer is here, so they're collecting all of that. So you can get like the best picks for sweaters and coats. And for Halloween, a lot of the stuff that they save is vintage clothing, and they'll put it out with the costumes. So you can find some really amazing vintage pieces that they've been hiding. So definitely go now to your thrift stores.
Sometimes it is hard to know what a fast fashion brand is and what brands are sustainable and which ones are not. I think we can all agree that the big names that we all know that are fast fashion are fast fashion. But when you're looking for a sustainable brand, you want to go to their website and make sure that they tell you where they source their materials, how they pay their workers. Those sort of things should be very obvious if a brand is sustainable because they want to make sure you know that.
Do you guys have any last comments for the viewers about sustainable fashion or any thrifting tips or anything?
Ooh, secondhand first.
Start slow. Don't get rid of everything you own yet. Use what you have.
That's a good one too.
Okay, so I'm going to show you exactly what I got from my thrift haul when I went thrifting earlier, and yeah, my hair is looking quite big today, so that has nothing to do with anything. Okay, so the first thing I got were 2 pairs of shorts, and I found that recently I have quite a particular body shape, so I want to try and make sure I am getting clothes that are specifically for my body shape and not kind of adhering to all these trends that really don't suit me. So I'm quite bottom heavy, so I've got a smaller waist and a bigger bottom half. So the first ones are these shorts that I got from, I think, a Goodwill maybe, but these were like $4, and I just like the fact that they are quite simple and quite clean, and also they come up high and then usually they turn up at the bottom, and it's 98% cotton, so I'm quite happy that these are nice, and yeah, I honestly love them. The next one, I also got another pair of shorts, again these kind of older style ones where they're sort of thinner at the waist and wider at the legs, and again these are vintage, so I'm not quite sure where they're from, but they are also 100% cotton, and I absolutely love them. And the last kind of bottoms, well, no, I've got 2 more. I got this skirt, which is originally from Free People, but I wouldn't buy from them firsthand because actually I think Free People are owned by Urban Outfitters or something like that, so they're not actually ethical. And I got this for like $8. And Free People stuff's really expensive, so I'm glad that I was able to get this. And then the other things I'm actually already wearing is these trousers. I got these trousers from Everlane, but I bought them from a thrift store, so they were actually $10, but originally from Everlane. If you don't know of Everlane, they're meant to be like a sustainable or ethical company, but I really, really, really love these trousers. I love that they have a kind of stretchy waistband and they cut off at the kind of ankle, which is so nice, and yeah, I love it. So those are all the bottom things. This is actually one of the tops that I got. It's this high neck kind of, I don't know what you would call it, but I love this top. I love a high neck, and it's nice when you're in between seasons to not necessarily have arms on it because it's quite a thicker material, but honestly, I love this. And then I got a few sweaters. So if you haven't seen my last video, I was actually wearing one of them. It's this one, and again I got this, I think it was meant to be a men's, but it fits me perfectly, and I really, 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 really like it. I don't know what is it made out of, it doesn't say, but I really, really like this. I think this is kind of one of those things that I'd probably put in a guppy bag, or just in case this is acrylic or something that's not, so that the microfibers don't go into my kind of waterways and then end up in the oceans for the fish to eat. So I love this jumper so much. Again, it was like $4, and I really, 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 really like it, and I love jumpers so much in the autumn, and I think it's going to be super cozy. So the next one is a kind of sports jumper because my CrossFit gym gets really, really cold in the winter, and I got this. It's really big and it's really cozy. The only thing is it has a horrible Pepsi logo on the outside, so I'm trying to find a patch that I can find to sew over the top of it, because obviously I don't want to walk around promoting Pepsi. So if any of you guys have any recommendations of where I can buy a patch that I can just sew on top, that would be very helpful, because I already looked on the inside and I can't unsew it because it's stitched right in. But yeah, I love this. It's super cozy, and I'm just excited to wear this in the winter. The next two, I don't know if you saw my Instagram post the other day. If you're not following me there, you should. I got this white one as well. I love this. I love this with the orange skirt as well, because I don't know, they just go well together in my opinion, with some boots as well. And I like this because it's got a really interesting neckline as well. It looks quite cool. And it's not too long either, and it's just quite thick knit, so it's perfect for autumn and definitely for winter as well. And the last jumper I got is this black one. Again, it's quite like a high neck and it's quite long, but I quite like the kind of long ones with trousers or something, especially in the winter. But I can also tuck it in, but I just love these big ones to sort of hang out in, and they look a little bit smarter then. And then when it comes to shoes, I got 2 pairs. I got these kind of brogue style shoes, which I saw when I went to Sweden on the train. I saw loads of really very cool Swedish and Danish kind of fashion bloggers. They were wearing these with like jeans and they looked really cool, so I've been looking for some in thrift stores and I managed to find these for $8 and I really like them. And then the other ones Jess actually helped me find, and there are these shoes, and these were only, well, these were $12, but I think originally they were quite expensive. But I just really like these because I feel like I can kind of dress up some jeans or look a bit more kind of classy with a dress or something, and I just really like these, and they're super comfortable. So yeah, and that's it for all the clothes and for the shoes. I did buy one other thing, and it is a book. When I can thrift books, I really will try to my hardest, and this is one. I think I got it for like $1.59, and one of my friends, Claire, has read this book, I Am Pilgrim, and she recommended it, so I thought I would check it out. I'll let you guys know what I think about it. So that is it for my thrifting. I hope you enjoyed this part and the kind of vloggy part of this video. If you have any comments, let me know in the comment section below, and I really hope you enjoyed watching. If you have any suggestions for any videos, I'm trying to make more videos more consistently, so please leave them in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys next time. Please remember to like and share and comment and subscribe because it really supports my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys very soon. Bye. Now say it, Shelby.
That's
say it.
And fuck fast fashion.
Yeah.